It's time for Pierre Gups. Pierre Governor Sports are brought to you by Wind Circle, the Clubhouse Hotel and Suites, Edward Jones Financial, CHS River Plains, Faith Lutheran Church, Oahe Federal Credit Union, Slumberland Furniture, and Lamb Motors.
Graceland Taylor looking up ahead for Berry. She's got it on her foot. Ryan Berry coming in to the top of the box. Berry is in. Her shot. She scores! Ryan Berry makes it 4-3. And the Governors, they were down 3-0. 35 seconds in the half. And with 1:05 left to go in the second half, they have taken a 4-3.
And by AGE, Capital City, Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota. American Family Insurance, Brittany Scheffelbein Agency. Country Carpet. Capital City Campus. Shane's Pharmacy. Floss Dentistry. Graves Plumbing. And Ferding Electric.
Here is Huber. A bump set for goes. Blocked up by the Governors. We're tied at 14. A big block for the Governors. Sherwood is over there. 14-14.
Pierre Governor Sports is also brought to you by Fisher Rounds, Access Health, Billion Auto, Weatherall, The Swartz Agency, Xander Auto Parts, Todd's Electric, First United Methodist Church, Kruger Contracting, First Dakota National Bank, and Gales Gas.
Kinos will load it to the end zone. Zabel's open. Catch is made. We are tied at 34.
Pierre Governor Sports is also brought to you by River Bottom Sanitation, Agtegra Cooperatives and Wheat Growers, Dakota Sprinkler, Graham Tire, May Adam, Nystrom Electric, State Farm, Allied Plumbing and Heating, Avera, and Dakota Prairie Bank.
Kinos will take the snap. He'll take the knee. And for the 6th straight year, as they beat the T-Area Titans 35-20, 6 consecutive titles, tying the all-time record in South Dakota history for consecutive titles here in the state.
And also by Wheelhouse Auto Body, the South Dakota Office of the Attorney General Division of Consumer Protection, Wagner Auto, Anderson Rumpka Dental, Bank West, Stulkin Peterson LLP, Sanford Health Clinic Pierre, and Beck Motors. And now to the booth with the call of the game with award-winning KCCR Sports Director John Winkler.
And a good evening as we welcome you for the final time here in 2023. Pierre Governor Volleyball in the regular season as the Govs host the Jefferson Cavaliers, looking for their 11th win of the season. They don't want to go 10-10 to finish up the regular season and be on the road for the Sodak 16. The Governors have to get a win here tonight. If they do, they will be one of the top 8 teams and be able to host the Sodak 16. If they do not beat the Jefferson Cavaliers tonight, they will at worst be, or at best be 9, and depending on how things fall the rest of the season, could be all the way down to 12 before we get done and into the Sodak 16. So the Governors, a lot is at stake tonight against a very talented Jefferson Cavaliers team as we welcome you here to Rakes High School. John Winkler on this Tuesday evening. Happy Halloween to you. Hopefully you have had a good Halloween. The kids are getting a lot of treats, no tricks, and the Governors want to treat the crowd. Oh, that was bad. But they want to treat the crowd here to a win here tonight and finish out the regular season going 11-9. And they have to do this against the 19-2 Jefferson Cavaliers, number 2 team in the state. They've been that way all season long. Their only losses have been the top seed Harrisburg and then also the number 3 team in the Washington Warriors. It's the only 2 losses the entire way for the Jefferson Cavaliers. Now the Governors want to make that the 3rd loss, and if they do, we're going to be right back here next week Thursday for the Sodak 16. Otherwise, we're going to have to wait, and we're going to have to find out where the Governors will go. We're going to have to wait to see who they will play to regardless, but we will know that we're going to be on the road if they lose. We know we're going to be here at home if they win. And, boy, would it be nice to have a home Sodak 16 game on November 9th, next week, Thursday. But the season wraps up tonight for the Governors. The Cavaliers, they will play again on Thursday as they will take on the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles to finish out their season on November 2nd. So the Govs wrap up the season today. Jefferson's got 2 games this week before the end of their regular season. And then by Saturday nights after those those games are done, and then the bracket will get set for Sunday. That's when we'll know exactly where the Governors will go and who they will play, and wait to see when time, but we'll have a broadcast next Thursday for the Sodak 16. But here tonight against Jefferson, Governors want to finish out the season strong. Regardless of the outcome of this game, Governors want to play one of their best games of the season, and it's going to start on that defensive side. It's going to start that serve-receive side, and those service attempts for the Governors got to be on point throughout the entire night. Give yourself a chance to get the ball across the net on the serves against you, but also try and make sure that you get the ball across the net on those serves and make Jefferson play a game against you, and not have too many service errors. And the Governors, unfortunately, have been faulty here so far in 2023. We will step aside here for 3 minutes. When we come back, we'll start our conversations with our coaches. We'll first talk with the head coach of the Jefferson Cavaliers, and that will be Coach Donnelly. Back in 3 minutes here on KCCR. Watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation is a family-owned business that has served Central South Dakota for over 25 years. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation specializes in metal roof restorations and flat roof repair. They also offer the highest quality insulation using closed-cell polyurethane foam and blow-in fiberglass. For all your roofing or insulation needs, make Weatherall your first choice. And remember, just foam it.
At AgTegra, we're leveraging the power of the cooperative to benefit our farmers and ranchers, their families, and local communities. We're creating jobs for your neighbors and putting money back into our communities. We're lending a hand in our rural fire departments, food banks, and 4-H and FFA programs. That's what local is all about. When you do business at AgTegra, you help us make a difference in your community. AgTegra, strong, stable, dependable, and local.
This fall, take some time to think about your future while the leaves make their way down to earth and the last sunset of summer leaves us with an autumn chill. It's time to grab the nearest foam finger and break out the face paint. Rush the stands with First Dakota National Bank and forget how to blink. Fall sports are back with jaw-dropping plays, an electric atmosphere, and epic scores. Make some noise with First Dakota National Bank. Open a new account online today at firstdakotanationalbank.com. Member FDIC.
River Bottom Sanitation, your locally owned waste management company serving the Pierre and Fort Pierre communities. Contact River Bottom Sanitation for your residential and commercial pickups. Now River Bottom Sanitation is your source for all your roll-off needs. River Bottom Sanitation at Pierre and Fort Pierre. Give them a call for pricing at 605-222-1120. River Bottom Sanitation. That's 605-222-1120.
With any dream, the wind won't always be at your back. The sun won't always be shining, and some rain is going to fall. American Family Insurance is like a good, solid roof that you can trust to protect your biggest dreams. With plans that could save you up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. Also, you can continue to dream fearlessly, no matter what comes your way. American Family Insurance.
Visit mfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company assigned its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact the Brittany Shufflebind Agency, LLC, 224-6627.
Looking for your next new or used car, truck, or SUV? Then go no further than the comfort of your own home. Shop online at lambmotor.com. On lambmotor.com, you'll find the vehicles Lambs has in stock. You can schedule a test drive or your vehicle's next tune-up, all online. New or used, shop for it all online, anywhere you are. Lamb Motor has the right vehicle for you. Lamb Motor in Oneida and online, lambmotor.com.
As we welcome you back here to the pregame show on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Joining me is Coach Donnelly here of the Sioux Falls Jefferson Cavaliers. And, Coach, you come in 19-2 on the season. Obviously, there's a lot of good about what this team is. What's been the most impressive thing over these 21 games for your team?
I think the consistency. We are doing a really good job of being in system even when that first touch is not a perfect pass. And I chalk that up to our setter Presley, and I chalk it up to our hitters just making really good decisions even when they have two blockers in front of them.
And you're a team that went to the state championship last year and brought back a lot of those pieces this year, and just almost. Actually, not even almost. You did pick up where you left off last year.
Yeah, I feel like we did. When you return a libero and two outsides and a setter, it's you just got a couple pieces to fill in. But Maddie Polson was a big loss for us. She was our kind of our energy and our big go-to weapon. And luckily, we've had some girls just kind of step in and fill in those shoes pretty flawlessly. But, I think this year we're just a little bit more dynamic. I think our hitters have a little bit more of a versatility about them. They don't just hit the same ball all the time. And our defense has gotten a lot better just with experience and growing together.
Oh, now tonight here against this Pierre team, what have you seen from them on film coming into this match?
A setter that knows how to run the court. She sees the block really well. I think she pushes the ball from pin to pin. My middles are going to have to make sure that they stay put, that they're watching her as opposed to just assuming where the ball's going to go. And they've got a couple of really big blockers. I was just telling him that we're definitely going to have to run our routes, even if we don't think we're going to get set, try and pull some blocks so we can hopefully get some gaps in their defense.
Long road trip, 3-hour road trip here. How important is a good start tonight?
A good start is 100% accurate. Luckily for us, we come and we hang out a little bit before we have to play, and I think that is really helpful for our girls. But I've learned with this team, the looser we stay, the better we play. So my job is not to let them get too anxious and overzealous and just keep things light and have fun out there, tell them to make sure that they're focusing on the next ball as opposed to the ball before.
Well, now you're in the final week of the regular season, and you want to keep that 2 seed. But how important, what are you looking at this week to make sure that you guys are ready for the postseason to be in where the Jefferson Cavaliers want to be going in the postseason?
Yeah, well, we have a little bit of a new lineup today. Nothing too drastic, but we need to get a couple more defensive positions taken care of, and we're going to try a little bit something different tonight with our back row. So I'm hoping that is going to help us when and if we get to those big hitters. You have a Gabby Zachariason who against us had 38 kills. I mean, she pretty much dominated the entire match. And if you can't even get underneath a ball when she's swinging, I mean, my game plan as Ronette would be just to set her the ball every single time. So we need to figure out how to take care of, at least contain hitters like that. Washington as well, they've got a couple of really big arms that we need to try and contain. And hopefully we can start with Pierre and contain some of those big hitters. Number 9 on the right side is a beast. Number 15 in the middle is a beast. So yeah, we're just we're going to try and do our best to contain them, and hopefully it'll just snowball into the next match.
What's going to be the biggest reason here tonight that the Cavaliers get a win?
I really think it's just keeping our composure. The serve and pass game for us has been crucial all season. I think we're a really tough serving team when we stay focused. That usually leads into a pretty decent passing team, and if we can stay in system or even partially in system, Presley can deliver some good balls.
Well, Coach, I appreciate the time. Good luck tonight and good luck the rest of the season.
Thank you so much.
That was Coach Donnelly of the Jefferson Cavaliers, back in 3 minutes with more of the pregame show here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
No one likes to have electrical problems, but when they happen, call Todd's Electric at 223-2518. With over 28 years of experience, Todd's Electric can handle any type of electrical problem, whether it's residential, commercial, or agricultural. Their knowledgeable staff knows and understands the importance of your home, business, or ag facility and are prepared to help. Call Todd's Electric at 223-2518. That's 223-2518. Todd's Electric, serving the Pierre and Fort Pierre areas. The line to power.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Your Pierre area Edward Jones Financial Advisors understand this. That's why Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of Governor Athletics on KCCR. Go Govs! For all your investment needs, call or stop by one of our offices to visit with your Pierre area Edward Jones Financial Advisor. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Hey you. Are you at a job that is fulfilling, has good benefits to support you or a family today, and retirement goes down the road? If you just said no, listen up. CHS River Plains is hiring operations personnel, drivers, and custom applicators at several locations. These come with a knockout affordable benefit package for you and the whole family. Apply to a job with CHS River Plains and up your benefits straight up. To apply, visit us online at chsriverplains.com or stop in at one of our locations. CHS is an equal opportunity employer.
Access Health Fort Pierre is here to serve you. Mission driven to provide affordable, high quality health care. Access Health provides personalized care for the entire family, including chronic and acute care, evaluation of illness and injuries, laboratory services, wellness exams, DOT and sports physicals, and immunizations. Access Health Fort Pierre. Affordable, high quality service without the wait. Compassionate, committed, and convenient. The clinics of Access Health have been serving Central South Dakota for the past 35 years. Access Health, caring for communities, caring for you.
Wind Circle, operating since 1995. We combine quality customer service and experience with the right technology to meet your needs. Our cybersecurity professionals will make sure your systems are secure. Services offered are video and data cabling, service and support contracts, cutting-edge camera systems to door security devices. Wind Circle has many hardware options. Dell, Barracuda, Lenovo, SonicWall, and Ruckus, to name a few. Our staff has over 30 years of combined network design and cabling experience at your disposal. Call us today at 605-224-1111 and request a free quote. Again, that's 605-224-1111.
Victory is sweet, but defeat stings. Where do you turn when things start to go badly in your life? This is Pastor Sam at Faith Lutheran Church. God loves you. He's by your side no matter what life brings. I encourage you to join us for family-friendly, encouraging worship. Whether today is a day to give thanks or to seek God's comfort, you'll find help and support at Faith Lutheran Church.
We're Faith Lutheran and we are glad you're here.
As we welcome you back to the pregame show here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Joining me is Coach Tiffany Stosher here, the Pierre Governors. Coach, final game of the regular season here at home against Jefferson. It can be a tough matchup, but a chance to finish the season strong. I know we talked last Wednesday at Coach's Corner, but regardless of the outcome, this is the time for the Governors to be at their best. You know, again, win or loss, want to be playing their best to going into next week.
Yeah, I think playing well tonight, and playing one of our best matches of the night is important going into a long break where we're preparing for playoffs, to finish the regular season on a high point where we're feeling confident in our abilities and then going in and just preparing for one team, no matter who that is. I think that builds a lot of confidence going into the postseason.
Yeah, and there's a lot of scenarios on who you might play, but here tonight against Jefferson, you're playing them. What have you seen from them on film? Again, I know we talked about it on Wednesday from Coach's Corner last week, but what have you seen from Jefferson?
Yeah, Jefferson's, they're a good team. A lot of weapons. I think they do a lot of things front row. You see them running different routes that you don't see other teams traditionally playing. Got some power swings definitely out of the front row. I think, big, quick approach and some really strong girls. You're going to see height. You're going to see tall blocks up there. Just kind of everything that you want for a volleyball team. That they have some of it. And this is a game where if we're playing at our best, I think that we can do some things and cause some damage for them. But we got to show up tonight and be ready to go. Yeah,
and you just mentioned that too, but a little bit more specific on what things that the Governors want to do against this Jefferson team.
Yeah, so it's going to start with our serve. I think we throw them out of system. We have a lot better chances. So we're going to stay serving aggressors from the back row. We kind of keyed in on some places that we think offensively that we can shoot the ball that are going to score points for us, and if we continue to remember what's going to score us points and we execute that, I think, that we got a good shot of doing well tonight. If we get flustered and we start, finding ourselves out of system, that can change really quickly, and that's happened to us a lot of times this season, and if we just come out, execute the game plan according to what we've been working on, I think we got a good shot.
Well, and against a team like Jefferson, when you talk about the AA teams that are the best right now in the state, it's the Harrisburg, Jefferson, and Washington. Those top three teams have been there all season. This would be a huge confidence boost for this Governor girls team. Again, regardless of the outcome, just play them tough is going to be huge because they're going to be playing Friday night in a state tournament unless you play them in the first round of the state tournament and be able to knock them off. But this is a team that they have every intention of being in the state championship and maybe starting at the end of the season, starting to maybe look past a couple games.
Yeah, and everybody kind of had Jefferson marked down as one of the top couple teams in the state. Even before the season started, they were good last year, played in the state championship game. I think they have full intentions of going back, and a lot of schools would probably bet on them. So, if we go out and play well against a team at that caliber, we should feel really good going in the playoffs.
And again, final time here at home in the regular season. Hope to maybe get a home game in the SOAC 16, but what this place means for these seniors, for these girls to be able to play here at least one more time, especially get to finish the regular season here at home.
Yeah, I think it's important that, you kind of just, this day just comes so quickly, and then all of a sudden it's here and gone, and you don't want to have anything that you left behind. So I fully expect this group, we're playing all 7 seniors. They're going to go out there, or I guess Laney won't be able to play, but 6 seniors and Laney will be here. I fully expect them to go out. I hope they have a great time tonight, and I hope they give it everything they got.
Well, what's going to be the biggest key here for the Governors to get a win tonight?
Yeah, well, we need one, right? So a win tonight's huge for us in terms of standings and in terms of where we're playing next week. I think that we've got the team that the heart to do it, and so we're just going to put everything we have out on the floor.
Well, Coach, I appreciate the time as always. Good luck tonight.
Thanks, John.
Back with more of the pregame show next year in 3 minutes on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
You can feel it in the air. I'm talking about Slumberland Furniture's Fall Home Sale. This sale features savings of up to 50% off our list prices. And if it's selection, look no further. Sofas, sectionals, beds, dining, and coffee tables, TV stands, and so much more. Find it on sale at Slumberland Furniture. Plus, there's special financing for this sale. Don't miss out on the fall sale, now happening at Slumberland Furniture. Slumberland Furniture on the truck bypass in Pierre. And be sure to check out slumberland.com. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites has Midwestern charm and unprecedented attention to detail that provides the perfect getaway. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites provides a complimentary deluxe continental breakfast featuring hot waffles, biscuits, and gravy. They also have an indoor children's water playland, whirlpool and fitness center, and a beautiful backyard patio with seasonal fire pits. Everyone deserves a night away. Call 605-494-2582 to make your reservation today. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites. Experience luxury in the heart of South Dakota.
Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota is serving the central South Dakota community and beyond with a great selection of used vehicles. Local trades and program vehicles are available. New Toyotas and new Fords are arriving and selling before they even hit the lot. So don't wait. Stop in and find out what's coming. If you've been thinking about ordering a new Ford, stop in and sit down with one of our sales specialists today. Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota at 518 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Call 605-224-7378 and visit CapitalCityFordToyota.com.
Most of us already know that Gales Gas of Pierre is the place to call for propane. They offer an automatic fill plan so you never have to worry about running out of propane. They accept debit and credit payments or a budget payment plan to spread out the cost throughout the year so you never have surprises when you get your bill. For delivery, convenience, and great customer service, call Gales Gas at 224-5518. That's Gales Gas at 224-5518.
Have you ever wondered what the benefits are of becoming a Owyhee Federal Credit Union member? At Owyhee Federal Credit Union, we reinvest profits in you. We do this in the form of lower interest rates, higher dividends, and low to no fees. So come check us out or come in at 221 East Pleasant Drive in Pierre, because at Owyhee Federal Credit Union, we treat our members like they own the place because, well, they do.
Owyhee Federal Credit Union.
Enrich your life with opportunities at Capital City Campus. DWU's Learn and Earn program. Earn money while getting your associate's degree. Licensed practical nurse. Start your nursing career in Pierre. This program has a 97% placement rate. Need to brush up on skills? Capital City Campus has a variety of online courses to choose from. From grants and low-cost loans available, we'll work with you to help make college more affordable. Call Capital City Campus today, 605-773-2160, or stay connected and check us out on Facebook.
So as we welcome you back here, we are getting set for first serve between the Pierre Governors and the Jefferson Cavaliers with Drew McIntyre back at the station. John Winkler here on this Tuesday evening as you're listening to KCCR Pierre, a Riverfront broadcasting station. Our starting lineups first for the visiting Sioux Falls Jefferson Cavaliers. It will be Isabel Simmons, the 6'1 junior middle hitter. Emery Brosnahan, the 6-foot junior outside hitter. Number 11, Audrey Simmons, the 5'11 junior middle hitter. Ella Convernmo, the 5'7 senior outside hitter. Presley Passion, the 5'6 senior setter. And Maya Hale, the 6-foot senior middle hitter, along with the libero and Cora Hokenstab, the 5'5 senior for the Jefferson Cavaliers. They're coached by Beth Donnelly. The Pierre Governors, their starting lineup: Campbell Cronin, the 5'11 junior middle hitter, followed by Michaela Sherwood, the 6'2 senior middle hitter. Lise Christopherson is the 5'8 senior setter. Grace Anton is the 5'8 junior libero. Also, Reese Terwilliger in the starting lineup, the 5'11 senior middle hitter. Campbell Cronin and Abigail Crowd, both in the starting lineup, both outside hitters, the 5'10 senior and the 5'9 senior for the Pierre Governors. And they are looking for their 11th win of the season. Jefferson looking to go to 20-2 on the year. If they get that win, or one of those 2 wins, they'll get 20 wins on the regular season. They're wanting to finish at 21-2, but the Governors want to make sure that they finish at 11-9, and that Jefferson will take at least the 3rd loss of the season. The Governors will get the first serve as Campbell Boddicker is moving back right now. The referees are trying to make sure that the antennas are in the right spots before we get things underway. Jefferson wearing their green jerseys with the black spandex with the goldish type trim for the numbers and letters, and the numbers and white letters. Make that the goldish letters and the white numbers for the evening, and the libero wearing the white jersey for the Cavaliers. The Governors are wearing their white jerseys with the green sleeves along with the green numbers and letters. Grace Hand is wearing the black jersey as a libero for the Governors here in the final game of the regular season for the Pierre Governors. Looking to pick up a win number 11 on the year. Campbell Boddicker will go back to serve first. We are set and ready to go just after 7 o'clock for the first serve. Nearly was an ace for Campbell Boddicker right off the top. That one blocked by the Governors, and it's Michaela Sherwood and Campbell Cronin both over there. The Governors take a 1-0 lead. Michaela Sherwood picks up the block shot. We talked with Coach Donnelly, and she had mentioned that Michaela Sherwood, who is number 9, a beast on the right side, and Reese Terwilliger, who's wearing number 15, a beast in the middle. That one, Maya Hale, went straight down. That was a quick strike from Maya Hale, and she gets the first kill of the night, and it's 1-1 here in set number 1. Serving first will be Avery Schmitz, the 5'6 junior. Skips off the net. Hampton will slide in. Here is a chance for Campbell. Make that Michaela Sherwood swinging from the middle this time, and Michaela Sherwood makes a 2-1 lead. A nice first kill for Michaela Sherwood. Campbell Cronin back to serve here for the Governors. They take a 2-1 lead. This is an all-important match to feel good and be ready to go for the postseason, but a win does wonders for the Governors in the standings. Hale on the left side. That one was tipped to stay in play. It's going to be Jordan Mayer to pass it over for Abigail Kropp, who just taps it over and taps it down for a kill. The Governors will lead 3-1 as Kropp gets on the scorer sheet. Her first kill of the night. Her first swing is an efficient one. Didn't get all of that on the hits. Didn't want to get all that on the hits, and then Campbell Cronin serves that one just long on the near side, or just wide on the near side. And the first service error. And now serving will be number 9, Emery Brosnahan for Jefferson. This will be set for Sherwood. That is tipped and then blocked by Jefferson. Sherwood put it right back across the net. That'll be hit to the corner, and there's going to be a kill for Audrey Simmons. And we're tied 3-3. This Jefferson team has hitters all over the floor. It is hard to stop this Jefferson team as Brosnahan will serve. Mayer misplayed on the serve reception, but the Governors will get a free ball over from Kropp, as it now will be set by Passion, and then Hale puts it straight down. And Maya Hale's got her second kill, and just by those 2 swings that she's had so far and those 2 kills, she is going to be a thorn in the side for the Governors tonight. And it probably has been all season, as Brosnahan will serve that one wide on the near side, and there's a service error to get this one tied up at 4 here in set number 1. First service error by the Cavaliers. Ava Swenson will check in to serve. the 5'5 junior. On the jump serve, it'll be Passion to set back on that far side. Hampton can't dig it out, so there's the first kill for Ella Convermo. And Jefferson will retake the lead 5-4. Ellie Browers now will check in for Ava Swenson. So Brooke Bowen now to serve, 5'7 junior. That will be Hampton to receive it. Christopherson for a running attack by Terwilliger. That is dug out by Brosnahan high up in the air. And then a kill attempt and straight down for a kill for Convermo. Got her second in back-to-back opportunities and a 6-4 lead now for Jefferson. As Bowen again will serve for the Cavaliers. Brewers to receive. Christopherson with the pass over. Kropp tapped it off the net and down. And the Governors have gotten 2 kills from Abigail Kropp, who hasn't hit the ball hard either time. But effective hits from Abigail Kropp. She hasn't got the full swing. As Kropp will serve. This will be set middle of the floor. Quick set, but a tip and a dig by now Hampton. Now over from Boddicker, trying to push it down the line, unable to. That was dug out, but then a block by the Governors, and Reese Terwilliger will keep it in play to tie the game up at 6-6. Terwilliger gets the block points, and the Governors have picked up 2 block points so far. Terwilliger just announced that she is verbally committing to South Dakota School of Mines, and in 2 weeks from now, she'll be signing to make that official. That'll be swung on the near side and a kill for Audrey Simmons, her second, and Jefferson will take a 7-6 lead. Avery Schmidt, the 5'8 junior, back to serve here for the Cavaliers again. As it'll be Browers to receive it, back to the net. Christopherson was able to get that pass over to Boddicker. Her shot was blocked, and then Terwilliger from the far side going near side with a diving dig, and then a hit that will go long, and that was not touched as the Convermo will hit one out. First hitting error by either side, and it's 7-7. Here in set number 1. Terwilliger on the serve. This will be played from the libero, and then there's a straight down kill for Emery Brosnahan. I think that Isabel Simmons with the kill to make it 8-7. And Jefferson is back on top. Ella Convermo will go back to serve here for the Cavaliers. And she'll serve that one, a hard serve. Browers, it was off the net and straight down, and Simmons will get another kill. And it's now a 9-7 lead for Jefferson. Governors hanging around in set number 1. And the service reception, not a good one from Browers on that time. That one will be hit just out. That was a line shot. That one, I mean, had to be just an inch or two over the net, and it never, I mean, it was just a line shot that Browers barely got out of the way of. Before Convermo ended up getting a service error off of it, the Governors have pulled within 1 again. Christopherson will serve. This will be received by Convermo. Far side for Brosnahan. That is hit too far to the side, and we're tied back up at 9. As Brosnahan will have her first hitting error, and the Governors, again, hanging around in set number 1, tied up at 9-9. As Christopherson will serve, once again received by Convermo, then right down the line and out another time as Simmons will hit that one out. Back-to-back hitting errors, and 3 with the serve that went long as well. And 2 hitting errors by the Cavaliers have given the Governors a 10-9 lead. Christopherson, Convermo to receive the serve. Far side, Brosnahan just tapped it over. Kropp was there to play it. Now it's going to be Boddicker's first chance to really swing, and that one was dug out on the far side. Now it's going to come across court for the kill for Emery Brosnahan, and we're tied at 10-10. Hokenstad, the libero, she's not fazed by any attempt. As now she'll go back to serve, the 5'5 libero, senior libero. Hampton to receive. Christopherson, Boddicker will hit that one long. And it's now 11-10 for the Cavaliers. First hitting error by the Governors. Outside of 2 service errors, or 1 service error. First hitting error by Pierre. That one will be a service error by the Cavaliers, and we're tied up 11-11 as Hokenstad will hit that one long. So now it is tied up again. Campbell Boddicker with the serve. Going right at Hale. That one reserved, and then Campbell Cronin. It's still going to be back across. More of a free ball for the Governors. Boddicker will have to get the pass over. Goes off the net and misplayed by Maya Hale. And there is Campbell Boddicker that will pick up the kill. Any way to get your first one, you'll take it. And Boddicker will pick up the point, make it 12-11. Boddicker on the serve. Was a sliding play. Now Hale got it over, but Kropp was able to get down to a knee, and then Sherwood couldn't keep it in play. She got too far set outside, and it's now 12-12. So now it's back to Jefferson with a side out and tied up at 12 apiece. This will be served by Schmitz. This will be the far side for Cronin. Actually, that was served by Passion and then Christofferson. Coach Donnelly was looking for a two-hit violation. That is going to be tipped, and it's still going to be a kill for Jefferson anyway, as Audrey Simmons picked up the kill to make it 13-12. Both coaches still at 2 timeouts each. It's 13-12 in the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. Presley Passion on the serve. It is Mayer to receive. Christofferson now for Kropp. That's going to go down, and everybody almost backed away from it or ducked away from it. Hale let it go, and backing up was Simmons. And so it's going to be Abby Kropp, her third kill, and we're tied up at 13. Campbell Cronin on the serve. Hokenstad to receive. Near side Brosnahan. That is a high dig from Christofferson. Cronin will play it back, and then Terwilliger with a free ball across for the Cavaliers now. Brosnahan again blocked, and it was blocked all the way back out. And a kill for Emery Brosnahan to make it 14-13. Michaela Sherwood got all of that one. Might have gone off the elbow or something to go that far out. But it's a 14-13 lead now for the Cavaliers. Quick sets, but that's blocked by Hale. Goes back to the middle of the floor. Terwilliger got it across, but ends up hitting it too far. Miscommunication between the two of Christofferson and Terwilliger. It's now 15-13. And the third hitting error by the Pierre Governors. Brosnahan will serve. Hampton misplayed it. There's an ace for Emery Brosnahan, and that will force a timeout to be taken by Coach Stoscher. 16-13, Governors are down by 3 here in set 1. Back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR. Watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Look, it's no secret that owning a vehicle can cause a lot of stress, and they get a lot of wear and tear on them through the extreme seasons we've grown to love. Graham Tire wants you to know that you can trust them with any problem that you have with your vehicle. Their ASE certified mechanics can make your AC cool again, or even just change your oil. They can look into and fix those noises that seem to come from nowhere and have you stressed out. Bring your car to Graham Tire so they can put your mind at ease. Graham Tire, your tire store next door.
It is a 16-13 lead for the Pierre Governors. Make that for the Jefferson Cavaliers on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. As we welcome you back here to Riggs High School. The Governors don't get the win. They will have to go on the road next week, Thursday, Sodak 16. If they do win tonight over Jefferson, we'll be back here next week, Thursday, at Riggs High School, and a chance for the Govs to earn their way to the state tournament for a third straight year here at Riggs High School. Brosnahan will serve. Christofferson now it's going to be for Sherwood. Tip, that's going to go down for a kill. Michaela Sherwood gets the Governors back up on the board. Her second kill of the night. And it's 16-14. Governors are down by 2 here in set number 1. Ava Swenson. She will serve here for the Governors, who are down by 2 here in set 1. Swenson serve, received by Hokenstad. Passion will set for Hale. That is going to be hit out by Maya Hale, and it's now a 16-15 advantage. And a hitting error by Maya Hale. The Governors are down by just 1. Back-to-back points have pulled the Govs within 1, as Swenson will serve another time. This will be Hokenstad again. Passion will just a second hit across, and Governors are ready for an attack by someone other than a Presley Passion. And Passion will get the kill to make it 17-15. Brooke Bowen back to serve, the 5'7" junior. This will be Hanton to receive it. Christopherson now for Kropp. Off the hands, that's down for a kill for Abigail Kropp. Her 4th of the night, and it's 17-16. A 1-point advantage here again for the Cavaliers. As Abigail Kropp back to serve for the Governors. This will be Passion to set. Goes to the near side, tipped, dug out by Kropp. It's now Christopherson. Bodeker's chance. That is dug out in a diving dig from Hokenstad and then put into the nets. Hitting air by Audrey Simmons. 5th hitting air of the set by Jefferson, and we're tied 17-17, and that will force a timeout by Coach Donnelly of the Jefferson Cavaliers. We've got ourselves a good one here in set 1, 17 all. Back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR, watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Look, it's no secret that owning a vehicle can cause a lot of stress, and they get a lot of wear and tear on them through the extreme seasons we've grown to love. Graham Tire wants you to know that you can trust them with any problem that you have with your vehicle. Their ASE certified mechanics can make your AC cool again, or even just change your oil. They can look into and fix those noises that seem to come from nowhere and have you stressed out. Bring your car to Graham Tire so they can put your mind at ease. Graham Tire, your tire store next door.
It is a 17-all score here in set number 1 of the American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebine scoreboard. Pierre Governors looking for a late lead right here in set 1. Both teams with 1 timeout each. Passion will set to the near side. That's going to be hit out, and the Governors will take the lead. Audrey Simmons with a 2nd straight hitting air, and the Governors have taken a 1-point advantage here in set number 1. How about a set 1 win here for the Governors? Got to find a way to close out a tightly contested set. Passion far side, that's going to be off the net from Ella Convernmo. And that one messed up the opportunity for a dig for Campbell Bodeker. And Convernmo will pick up her 3rd kill. And it's now 18-18. Governors have not had the success of being able to close out tightly contested sets over the last couple of weeks. It is Christopherson that will set now for Bodeker. That's going to be a diving dig, but that between the nets from Hokenstad, and Campbell Bodeker will pick up, will be her 2nd kill to make it 19-18 for the Governors. Pierre lost a couple of sets that went more than 25 points. They lost to both against Brookings, once against Aberdeen Central. It is now going to be Bodeker's chance, but that is going to be blocked. And a block point for number 8, Isabel Simmons. And it's now 19-19. They lost the 29-27 score to O'Gorman. This will be Hanton to receive. Christopherson is now a free ball from Bodeker, push it all the way to the back line. Far side, that is going to be a kill for number 9 and Emery Brosnahan. Her 3rd kill to make Jefferson go back up on top, 20-19. Trying to find the last time the Governors have won a set that went extra points. And this one will be misplayed. And it will end up being an ace for Ella Convernmo. As she picks up her 1st of the night, and a timeout taken by the Pierre Governors. 21-19. Jefferson leads by 2 back in 30 seconds here on KCCR. Watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Dr. Nick and Chelsea Redeman at Floss Dentistry in Pierre is family owned and operated. They have modern practice with skill and caring staff. They have same-day availability. Floss Dentistry is located at 603 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre with hours Monday through Thursday from 8 to 5. Give them a call at 605-224-2161 and don't put off that scheduled cleaning any longer. Floss Dentistry, 603 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre, or give Dr. Nick and Chelsea Redeman a call at 605-224-2161. As we welcome you back here to Riggs High School, we'll go back to that point we were talking about before the timeout. The Governors have won just 1 set all season that have gone extra points, and it was all the way back in set 4 in the 3-1 win against Stevens. The first match of the season, they won 26-24. They also won 27-25, so 2 sets overall, as that will be hit out by Convernmo to make it 21-20. Their 2nd service error, the 4th one of the set for Jefferson. But every other set that had gone extra points, whether that be 26-24 or higher, it has not been in favor of the Pierre Governors. It has always been against the Govs, except for that first match of the season. This will be right on the line on the near side, and Emery Brosnahan will pick up her 4th kill to make it 22-20 in the lead for the Cavaliers. All important couple points to pick up here. Hokenstad will serve. Hanson to receive, but it went across the net. Hale will put it straight back down, and Maya Hale makes it 23-20. Her 3rd kill of the evening. So if Pierre needs to make sure that they pick up this next point, as Hokenstad will serve. Hanton, Christofferson, Boddicker will tap it over. This will be Hokenstad now to play it. Convermo coming for the back line. It's going to be Christofferson that got to it. Now Christofferson to the corner. Hokenstad's able to play it. Passion will set for Brosnahan. The Governors can't block it. And Brosnahan will make it 24-20, and the Governors will have to score the next 4 straight points. 5 kills in the set for Brosnahan. And now Hokenstad again will serve. Hanton to receive. Christofferson with the set. Sherwood was blocked, and that's going to be a block for Passion to pick up the final point of set number 1. And it is a 25-20 win for the Jefferson Cavaliers in set number 1. Set 2 is on its way. Governors down 1-0. Back in 2 minutes. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR. Watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Dr. Nick and Chelsea Redeman at Floss Dentistry in Pierre is family owned and operated. They have modern practice with skill and caring staff. They have same-day availability. Floss Dentistry is located at 603 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre with hours Monday through Thursday from 8 to 5. Give them a call at 605-224-2161 and don't put off that scheduled cleaning any longer. Floss Dentistry, 603 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre, or give Dr. Nick and Chelsea Redeman a call at 605-224-2161.
Wagner Auto Company is your complete transportation headquarters. Now is the time to order your new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles, plus a good selection of quality pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take care of you after the sale with a full-service parts and auto body shop with trained technicians, along with a friendly financing team that'll work with you to find the best deal and one that'll fit your budget. Wagner Auto is your local full-service family-owned dealership for over 115 years. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com. The lawyers at the May Adam Law Firm in Pierre know how important your families are to you. If you've been putting off getting your affairs in order, know that the May Adam Law Firm is available to counsel you through your questions and help you get the documents in place so that you've made your loved ones secure. Call them at 224-8803 and they can chat with you about how to document your concerns and care for your family. We're all in this together, and the May Adam Law Firm is ready and able to help.
Sanford Health Pierre Clinic provides comprehensive and convenient care to Pierre, South Dakota, and its surrounding communities. We care for all your health needs, including preventive care, pediatric health, annual checkups, chronic disease care, and more. Schedule an appointment today at 605-224-0369. Ask about our heart health specialists. Visit this clinic on the third Wednesday every month. Sanford Health Clinic, Pierre, 605-224-0369. As we welcome you back here, the Pierre Governors, they are down 1-0 in sets with a 25-20 loss to the Jefferson Cavaliers. Governors played well in set number 1, but Jefferson is just a very good team. 8 kills in total for the Governors, only 3 hitting errors in that first set. While you look on the other side, and there were 6 errors committed by the 6 hitting errors committed by Jefferson Cavaliers. They had a lot of kills, led by Emery Brosnahan, who had 5, as in total they end up with 17 of their 25 points were by kills for the Cavaliers. We're starting set number 2. Jefferson will serve first. Here's Campbell Cronin. Really the first time that she has swung tonight, and Cronin will pick up the kill. The Governors will take a 1-0 lead. Start here for the Governors, and again, played well in set number 1. Just playing one of the best teams in the States had themselves a chance to take that first set. Passion, that'll be tapped over. Brosnahan was able to tap it across. Now here is Sherwood. That will swing and get a kill to make it 2-0. Good start here for the Governors in set 2. Just a quick 2-0 lead, but Kayla Sherwood, that was one of her best swings all season. As Cronin will serve again here for the Governors. That one just barely missing the corner. Looking to be aggressive are the Governors in that serve. They had just one service error. That was Cronin in that first set. She picked up her second service error, but it is now a 2-1 score. As Brosnahan will serve. Christofferson, quick set for Terwilliger. That was blocked. And now it's going to be Mayer that will pass for Kropp. Another block by Jefferson. Mayer again. This time will pass for Sherwood. Blocked a third time by Maya Hale. And it's 2-2. And it's a block party for Maya Hale, who was not going to be denied scoring a point on a block. And we were tied 2-2. Boy, that was impressive from the 6-foot senior. Here's Michaela Sherwood. That one's not going to be blocked. Somehow got dug out back across. And it's Kropp that will tip it. That one was blocked and back across for the Governors. One-hit attack. Then Christofferson with a diving dig that was able to play it back across. Here's Terwilliger with a chance. That's blocked by Hale again. Now it's Kropp for a chance. Tipped and easily dug out by Brosnahan. Far side for Convermo. That's a one-handed dig by Kropp. Somehow stayed off the rafters. Kropp will have a free ball back for Jefferson. It's going to be Passion for Hale. Blocked by the Governors, and there's the point to make it 3-2. That's a big rally, and Michaela Sherwood picks up the block. That was a highlight reel point for either side of that chance. A couple of great digs, a couple of big blocks, and it ends up being Michaela Sherwood that will block it and get the points as Ava Swenson will serve, and there's an ace for Ava Swenson. First ace of the night for the Governors, and they lead at 4-2. Playing streaks of 2 right now. 2-0 lead for the Governors, 2-2 tie, now a 4-2 lead for Pierre. Ava Swenson again will serve just right after her ace. The 5'5" junior then will put it in the nets. It is now 4-3. Third service error by the Governors here tonight. Brooke Bowen will serve again here for the Cavaliers, as Maya Hale will take a seat. Get her off the court for a little bit. She has been on a tear with those blocks. Christofferson now for Kropp, and that one will be hit just outside the line. And Abigail Kropp, her first hitting error of the night, fourth hitting error in total by the Governors. Bowen again will serve. Hanton to receive it, but it went across the net, and then it was going to go out, and it will be a point for the Jefferson Cavaliers. And I think it was number 16 and Presley Passion maybe that got that hit to make it 5-4. And then that serve will go into the nets, and now we're tied 5-5. So Bowen will have the service error. That last one, with the hesitation that I had, at first it was hit out, but Brewers ended up diving for it and got a piece of it right before it hit out of bounds. And there's Cable Boddicker off the serve reception, came back across, and Boddicker picked out her spot with a two-hand attack and picks up her third kill of the night. And it's a 6-5 lead now for the Governors. Kropp will serve here for Pierre. Hokenstad to receive it. Passion with the pass back to the net, off the hands, and then trying to get a diving play was Abigail Kropp. And Aubrey Simmons will pick up her fourth kill, and we're back tied 6-6. This Governor team is playing well here so far. Here in the set number 2, I've been impressed with what Pierre's been able to do. It's just some really good volleyball played by both teams right now. Kropp, a back row attack. That is going to be dug out by Hokenstad. It'll be the far side. Convermo taps it over, but there is Brewers. Now comes the near side. Boddicker's chance. That's going to be dug out by number 14 in Bowen. Near side attack from the back row. That's dug out again by the Governors, and Reese Terwilliger will hit that one just long. And now the fifth hitting here by the Governors, second here in this second set. Avery Schmitz will serve again. Brewers on the reception, and Christofferson trying to get that quick hit back across. Will end up being a hitting error by Elise Christofferson, although the pass wasn't the best from Brewers. Now Schmidt with a short serve. Brewers is there to play that one. Now it's going to be far side for Reese Terwilliger, and there is Terwilliger to pick up just her first kill of the night. Make it 8-7. Jets have a block for a point, but that was just her first kill. And now Terwilliger will go back to serve. Governors are down by 1, 8-7 here in set 2. On the serve from Terwilliger. Convermo to receive it. Pass goes back for Convermo, and then Kropp can't dig that one out as it goes to the stands. Convermo with a hard shot. Her fourth kill, and Jefferson back up by 2, 9-7. Convermo now will serve. It is Brewers to receive. Christofferson for Boddicker. That is tipped and dug out by Convermo. Middle of the floor, and then Brosnahan will put it straight in, right on the line. Maybe it was Simmons. We'll give it to Simmons. I thought maybe it was Brosnahan, but Isabel Simmons makes it 10-7. Here is now Brewers, Christofferson, Campbell Cronin. That is going to be dug out by Schmidt. Brosnahan attack, but that's dug out by Boddicker. Christofferson to try to take everybody offline, but that is going to be dug out again here by the Cavaliers, and then Brosnahan with the kill to make it 11-7. Brosnahan will pick up kill number 6 on the evening. Convermo again on the serve. Brewers to receive. Christofferson will set for Boddicker. That is tipped up off the block. Still played back. Convermo back row attack. That will hit one out. And it's now 11-8. Breaks the streak that the Cavaliers had going of 3 straight points. Not a lot, but enough to get the Governors now down by 3 as Christofferson will serve. Just over the net, Convermo to play it. Pasha with the set near side, that's tipped. And now it's Christofferson that will play it for Boddicker. That is blocked again by the Cavaliers. And it's Simmons that was there for the block to make it now 12-8. 12-8 lead here in set 2. Hokenstad will serve. It is Hampton to receive. Christofferson now for Boddicker, who hit that one far, and that will force a timeout to come from Coach Tiffany Stoscher on the 4th inning here of the set, 7th of the match. 13-8, Jefferson leads over Pierre here in set 2. Back in 30 seconds, you're listening to Pierre, Governor of Volleyball on KCCR. Watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zander's has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop at 500 West Sioux in Pierre or call 224-9221. Zander's, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
As we welcome you back here at Pierre, Governors are down 13-8 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. With it being a second sets right now, Governors dropped the first one to Jefferson, 25-20. As it is going to be Hokenstad that will serve, Cora Hokenstad that will serve. Christofferson, Campbell Cronin, that's going to be hit out, but it was touch, and Campbell Cronin will pick up the kill and pick up the point for the Governors. Her second kill of the night, 13-9. Governors are down by 4 here in set number 2. Campbell Boddicker will serve now for the Governors. Passion, middle of the floor, Brosnahan right down the middle for the Cavaliers. And it's now 14-9, and Jordan Mayer will check in for Campbell Boddicker. Brosnahan has picked up 7 kills now here on the evening. On the serve from Presley Passion, the setter. Christofferson will set for Kropp, tapped over the wall, but dug out by Passion. Hokenstad will pass and then put it straight to the nets. Was Audrey Simmons, and it's now 14-10. with it being a 4-point lead for Jefferson. Huron took the first set against O'Gorman, and that's where the Governors, if they don't win tonight, they need a win from the Huron Tigers, either tonight or Thursday against Brandon Valley. There's a chance for Simmons. That is dug out by the Governors, and then Kropp with an attack that was easily played by Hokenstadt, and then Maya Hale got up and threw it down, and Maya Hale makes it 15-10. That was a hard shot from Maya Hale. The 6-foot senior middle hitter put that one, make sure you check the floor as hard as she hit that one. Here's Michaela Sherwood trying to answer back, but there is Maya Hale again to get the block shot. And it's a 16-10 advantage here for the Jefferson Cavaliers. On the serve for Brosnahan, Mayer. Christofferson is now going to be Terwilliger. That is blocked and it stays in. That one came from Audrey Simmons. And it's now a 17-10 lead for the Jefferson Cavaliers here in set 2. But again, if the Governors get, or excuse me, if Huron gets a win either against O'Gorman or Brandon Valley, the Governors will be number 9 when it comes to the Sodak 16, as Terwilliger will get the tap across. Passion now near side. It is Christofferson. Hanson, now Sherwood. That's off the net. That's going to be down for a kill. Coach Donnelly was looking for a 2-hit violation or a lift call, but Michaela Sherwood will pick up the kill. And it's now 4 kills for Michaela Sherwood. As she'll check out, Ava Swenson will check in. The Governors, again, if Huron does not win any of their 2 last games against O'Gorman and Brandon Valley, Pierre will drop pretty far in the standings. But if the Governors do get some help from Huron winning one of the last 2 games, this will be a lift called against Elise Christofferson, so Ella Convermo will get the kill to her 5th of the night, and it's 18-11. Just 1 win of 2. Governors will stay at number 9. No wins for Huron. They would drop near to the 12 spot potentially, depending on how everything else falls out. Brewers, that will be, look like a 2-hit violation, not called, but it will still end up being a kill for Brosnahan with a lift called against Jordan Mayer. And Brosnahan has now got 8 on the evening. So another opportunity on the serve from Bowen. Christofferson running attack for Terwilliger. That's going to be a couple of, just a little tic-tac-toe there for Jefferson. Christofferson with that second hit, and it's going to be a lift called against number 8, Isabel Simmons. So Christofferson will end up getting the kill, her first of the night, and it's 20-11. Governors are, make that to 19-12. Governors are down by 7 here in set number 2. Abby Kropp on the serve. Misplayed by Convermo, and it comes a free ball here for the Governors. Kropp, Christofferson will set now for Boddicker, but that's blocked. Back on the Governors' side, Christofferson tipped a couple times. That one looked like maybe a lift against Jefferson. And now Boddicker with a chance. It got blocked, and the Governors are playing off the net twice to get it back on the 3rd hit, and it will still go down for Simmons to get the kill. And a 5-kill night now for Simmons to make it 20-12 here in set 2. And Jefferson not necessarily running away with this set, just drawing out their lead. They didn't really do anything to take a big lead. They just scored 2 to every one. There is a net battle won by Elise Christofferson to make it 20-13. Second kill for Elise Christofferson. 7-point advantage here for the Pierre Governor to make that for the Jefferson Cavaliers here in set 2. Governors are trying to make a run at this. And it's going to be a chance. There's a nice dig from Terwilliger right at the net. Christofferson played it back for Cronin. And there's a kill for Campbell Cronin to make it 20-14. And again, the Governors, what Jefferson has done against the Governors in this set is they would score 2 or 3 points in a row to every time that the Governors would score just 1. It wasn't a whole lot of points scored in a row by Jefferson. They just kept increasing their lead every once in a while. Convermo will pick up the kill to make it a 21-14 lead. Well, they'd score 2, and then the Governors would score 1, and then they'd score another 2 or 3, and the Governors would score 1. That lead just continue to grow, but not in a large amount. So there's going to be an ace for Ella Convermo to make it 22-14. And Coach Stoscher will take her second and final timeout here of set number 2. 8-point lead for Jefferson over the Pierre Governors. Back in 30 seconds here on KCCR. Watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
As community bankers, BankWest employees are deeply committed to supporting local causes, growing the local economy, and creating local opportunities. At a time when you can bank anywhere, we hope you choose BankWest. We'll be your financial partner for the long haul, helping you and your community achieve financial success. BankWest. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
Pierre Governors are down 22-14 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schiffelbein scoreboard. Again, the Govs are trying to find a way to pick up a win here against Jefferson. Currently at 17-13. O'Gorman in that second set with that lead over the Huron Tigers. And the Governors need the Huron Tigers to win one of 2 games. This will be the third hit that does not get over the nets. Abby Kropp with that one-handed left attack. And the Governors with the service reception error. And it's a 23-14 lead now. Nearly an ace from Convermo. Diving for it was Kropp, got it across the net. And then a hit from number 8 in Simmons, who, because she's so tall, didn't have to jump for it. Then Brosnahan will end up getting the kill to make it 24-14. When you're Simmons just ran at the ball at 5'11", and because she was 5'11", and with long arms, she didn't have to worry about hitting that ball with jumping, as Convermo will get an ace, and that will put an end to the second set. And it was a 25-14 win in set number 2 for the Jefferson Cavaliers. 2-0 lead for Jefferson. We'll take a 2-minute break. We'll come back with set number 3. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR. Watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping wants to make it easy for you to get that lush green lawn and that yard haven that you've been dreaming of. Visit dakotasprinkler.com to make appointments for sprinkler system spring startup, service calls, fall winterization, and landscaping quotes. Trust Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping's professionals to get you through the planning and installation to make your landscaping needs a reality. Visit dakotasprinkler.com today.
We might not be the largest repair shop in town, but we take pride in what we do. We want to make the experience as painless as possible for you, so we will work with your insurance company on your claim from beginning to the end. Locally owned with 50 years combined in the shop, Wheelhouse Auto Body will take the stress off of you. Wheelhouse Auto Body at 720 North Garfield, or contact them at 605-494-0436, 605-494-0436, or wheelhouseautobody@gmail.com.
Insurance. We all need it to protect our homes, health, businesses, and belongings. But having adequate coverage is just the beginning. You also need the support of professionals who stand by your side to protect what's important to you. Fisher Rounds & Associates combines the coverage you want with the commitment you need. Fisher Rounds & Associates. At your service, at your side. With offices in Pierre, Mitchell, Watertown, Sioux Falls, and Rapid City.
The Swartz Agency, operating in the Pierre-Fort Pierre area since 2006, wants to welcome Cooper Swartz, our newest licensed agent, joining Ryan and Sylvia. Home and auto insurance, we cover it. Commercial and farm insurance, we cover it. Remember, quotes are free, and the chances are the Swartz Agency can save you money on your policy and provide the same or better coverage. Call Ryan, Sylvia, or Cooper at 224-0707. That's 224-0707.
As we welcome you back here, Pierre Governors down 2-0 in sets as the Jefferson Cavaliers are looking for a sweep over the Pierre Governors coming up here in just a minute before they return back to the courts. Want to remind you that after we are done here tonight with our broadcast, we will join the World Series in progress. The Texas Rangers have opened up a 5-0 lead in the top of the second over the Arizona Diamondbacks, trying to take a 3-1 series lead and win They're hoping to win their first ever World Series. Diamondbacks are back in the World Series for the first time since 2001. We'll join that in progress. We'll have Game 5 in its entirety from first pitch on. We'll join the pregame in progress after Coach's Corner is done tomorrow night. Well, we'll have Game 5 from first pitch in its entirety here on KCCR. Game 6, if there is a Game 6, we'll join that in progress. Game 7 would be a entirety broadcast as well on Saturday, but Game 6 will be Friday after Pierre football concludes. And the Govs will take on the Watertown Arrows in the 11 AA semifinal. Coverage will start at 5:30 and a kickoff at 6 o'clock here on KCCR and also on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Blake Dean will join me for the call of that one. The Governors are trying to get to their 7th straight state championship. Cable Boddicker will get us started here in set number 3. Ella Convermo with that first hit attack, and that is going to be hit out by Convermo. The 9th hitting error by the Jefferson Cavaliers here tonight, and it's a 1-0 lead here for the Pierre Governors in set number 3. Boddicker on the serve. This will be now Passion that will set. Maya Hale, that one was blocked but stayed on the Governor's side. And Maya Hale will pick up kill number 5. She has been dominant at the nets. 5 kills, but 2 block points and just a whole lot more blocks that haven't resulted in points at that gesture for the Cavaliers. That'll be Campbell Cronin on the attack. Took a 2-1 lead. She hit that one to the corner. No one there for the Cavaliers. Cronin picks up her 4th kill. Cronin again the serve, and that's another service error from Campbell Cronin. That's the 3rd time that she has tried that near side and has hit one too far. And it's now 2-2 here on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. Convermo serves that one to the nets. It is now a 3-2 lead. That is her 3rd service error for Ella Convermo. 3 aces, but 3 errors as well. O'Gorman took the 2nd set, so it's tied 1-1 between the Huron Tigers and the O'Gorman Lady Knights. It's a big one to keep an eye on. If O'Gorman does win, then Huron has to beat Brandon Valley coming up on Thursday. The Governors to have their best possible seed. Just because, as this one will go into the net, 3-hit violation, or it would be a 4-hit violation. As that one will end up being Peyton Kroll that got in, but we'll get to call for the error. And it's a 4-2 lead now here for the Governors. This will be set by Passion, near side for Brosnahan, dug out by Swenson, but it came back across, and Maya Hale will put it straight back down for the Cavaliers to make it 4-3 as she's picked up now her 7th kill. Make that her 6th kill. Maya Hale has made life difficult for the Governors, both offensively and defensively. Now she gets her first serve, and she will serve an ace to tie it 4-4. And the reason why that Huron needs to win one game, because they need to stay above the 500 mark. If they drop below 500, they will not drop below the Governors, as this will be Passion now that will set to the near side for Brosnahan, and another kill for Emery Brosnahan to make it 5-4. As Brosnahan will pick up kill number 9. But if the Huron Tigers drop below the 500 mark, which would mean they lose their last 2 games, the Governors will lose 6 seed points. And those 6 seed points is a difference between the Governors being at number 9 and being all the way down to maybe number 12 at the end of it. Christofferson now for Kropp. That's right down the line, but that's dug out by Passion. At the net, one by Terwilliger, but not the point yet. And that one will be off the net and will go down for a kill. That one, the net went fluttering as Peyton Kroll gets her first kill, first swinging attempt for Peyton Kroll. And a 6-4 lead now here for the Cavaliers. Hale on the serve, Christofferson. It'll be for Terwilliger. That is going to be a net violation against the Cavaliers. First time that we've seen anybody in the net all night. And a 6-5 lead here for the Governors. Abigail Kropp will serve here for the Governors. It is Convermo that got a piece of it. And now Brosnahan didn't get all of it, but got enough of it to give the Cavaliers a 7-5 lead. Brosnahan with the kill. She's the first one in the double figures here this evening for either side. 7-5 our score here in set number 3. It is Christofferson now to Williger on that far side tip and a pancake dig, and it will be back over by Hokenstad, who got that pancake dig, and now to Williger, and that time cannot be dug out by Hokenstad. Williger picked on her again, and Reese Williger pick up just her second kill, and it's now 7-6. Governors are down by 1 here in set number 3. So Williger again will serve here for the Governors. Convermo misplayed it, but then Convermo, did he get it back across? Just not enough. And it's 7-7. Misplayed on the initial serve reception. Hokenstad gave the Cavaliers a chance, but Convermo just couldn't quite get it all the way across the net. Reese to Williger on the serve. Hokenstad, Passion far side. That is off the net and down, and Peyton Kroll will pick up her second kill to make it 8-7. And Peyton Kroll, the 5'8 junior, getting some playing time here in set 3. Brooke Bowen now will check in to serve as Kroll will check out. Hansen now for Christofferson. Bonaker's chance, that is blocked, and there's a block for Simmons. And it's now 9-7 for Jefferson. That is the 7th block point for the Cavaliers. This serve off the net, Christofferson to play it, and the Governors in miscommunication. It ends up being a point for Jefferson. Brooke Bowen will give her the ace for it. And a 10-7 advantage here for the Jefferson Cavaliers now. Bowen the serve. Christofferson will set for Cronin. This will be back to the net. Passion, second in attack, and that is right on the line. Another inch, and it's out, but Presley Passion will pick up her 3rd kill of the night. And it's 11-7. The Cavaliers have a 4-point lead now. This will be Kropp, Christofferson near side. Bonaker tapped it over. Convermo with the sliding dig. And then that one will be a kill for Isabel Simmons. Her 4th of the evening, and it's now 12-7. Another serve here for Bowen. 5 in a row scored by the Cavaliers. Christofferson, back row attack from Kropp. That's dug out by Brosnahan. Passion now middle of the floor again for Simmons. And Isabel Simmons is having herself a strong 3rd set to make it 13-7. And a timeout now taken by Coach Tiffany Stoscher. 6-point lead for the Governor, for the Cavaliers over the Governors. Back in 30 seconds here on KCCR. Watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Are you building or remodeling your house? Looking for a trustworthy plumber? We all have to deal with a plumbing problem every now and then. Why not let the experts handle it for you? Contact Matt with Graves Plumbing at 222-8400. Graves Plumbing, the go-to for all your plumbing needs. Don't forget to visit them on Facebook to check out the excellent work they've done. Call Matt at Graves Plumbing today at 222-8400. That's 222-8400.
Well, we welcome you back here to Riggs High School. The Governors are down 13-7 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Shuffleby scoreboard. You can stick with us here through the post-game show. If you're watching it on YouTube on KCCR Sports, I invite you to tune over to KCCR on the radio the old-fashioned way and check out World Series coverage, as we've got that on the way after we're done. If you're listening on the radio, just stay with us as we'll have World Series coverage after we get done with our broadcast tonight. Christofferson, that one a second hit attack, and it turns into a kill for Elise Christofferson, making it 13-8 coming out of the timeout. As she's picked up her 3rd of the night. Michaela Sherwood will check in for Ellie Browers, and Elise Christofferson will go back to serve here for the Govs. 5-point advantage here for the Cavaliers. Convermo with a chance. That's going to be dug out. Christofferson came in to get that second hit attack. Now Passion will set near side. That is going to be blocked by the Governors, but never got back across the net. And it will be Simmons another kill. Her 6th now of the evening, and it's a 14-8 lead for the Cavaliers. Hokenstad will serve. It is Hinton to receive. Christofferson now is going to be for Campbell Boddicker that will put it right down the line on that far side, and Boddicker will pick up the kill, only her fourth. But overall for the Governors, that is tied for the team high. 4 for Cronin, Sherwood, Boddicker, and Kropp. Nobody with 5 yet. That one was blocked by Campbell Cronin as Maya Hale finally gets stumped at one point. Makes it 14-10. And Campbell Cronin picks up the block points. 4th block point for the Governors. It is Boddicker on the serve. Passion far side, Convermo. That is going to be blocked, but it does go out of play. And Ella Convermo will make it 15-10. 7 kills now on the night for Convermo. Presley Passion that will serve. Mayer to receive. Rolled up her hands, but now Kropp will tip it across. Passion will set for Hale. Got the tip, and with no pancake dig for Abigail Kropp, and Maya Hale will pick up kill number 7 of the night. And it's 16-10. All of a sudden, Jefferson is within 10 points, now 9 points of taking a 3-set win over the Governors. Christofferson now for Cronin. That is dug out. Passion, far side. Convermo, unable to dig that one out was Kropp. Make it 17-10. Convermo now with 8 kills. Match high right now is Emery Brosnahan. It will be Passion that will serve. Christofferson will pass it back for Kropp. That is tipped, and there's Abby Kropp's first kill since set 1, and just her 5th of the night. And it's 17-11. Campbell Cronin go back to serve here for the Governors. 6-point advantage for the Cavaliers here in set number 3. And again, Cronin just can't find that near side. She's serving basically from that far side to the near side and continues to hit it just a bit too far outside. Her 4th service error, 5th of the match for the Governors, and there's going to be an ace for Ella Convermo, her 4th ace, and it's 19-11. Dropped right in front of Jordan Mayer. An 8-point lead for Jefferson. There's now 6 points within the win. Convermo, Mayer has to play it. Rolls out off her shoulder. Kropp dug out by Hokenstad. Now to the near side, Brosnahan. Christofferson got her hands up to defend herself, but then it's going to be a 2-hit violation against Jordan Mayer, and it's now 20-11. A 9-point advantage. It'll be Convermo that will serve here for the Governors. Make that for the Cavaliers to the Governors. To Williger's chance, that is blocked, and then played by Maya Hale to get the pass over for number 9 and Emery Brosnahan to make it 21-11, and this will be the final timeout taken here by Coach Stoscher. 21-11, Governors are down by 10 here in set 3. Back in 30 seconds here on KCCR. Watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
At Shane's Pharmacy, your health care is important, and Shane wants to be the pharmacist to take care of you. Shane's Pharmacy will make sure your prescriptions are filled in a timely manner, they will answer your questions, and they will even deliver to your home or office. Call 223-9200. Shane's Pharmacy, the pharmacy you know and trust. The number again is 223-9200. Shane's Pharmacy in Fort Pierre, proud to support high school athletics.
As we welcome you back here, the Pierre Governors are down by 10, 21-11 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. If the Govs don't pick up this set win, they will finish the regular season at 10-10. Reese Terwilliger's chance. That is going to be dug out. Passion far side. That's tapped over the net. Two-handed attack by Peyton Kroll. Now it's Kropp with the swing, but that is dug out by Hockenstad. Now near side, Brosnahan goes right down the line. Picks up a 22-11 lead now for the Cavaliers. And 12 kills now for Emery Brosnahan. It is Convermo nearly got another ace, and then Michaela Sherwood goes off the net and goes down for the kill as Hale could not block that one after it spun off the nets. Came close to the near side. Michaela Sherwood's got her 5th kill. 22-12. Governors are down by 10 here in set number 3. And Jefferson closing in on a sweep of the Governors. This will be Brosnahan. On that attack was blocked by the Governors. Peyton Kroll falling away to the referee stand, and then it's out by Kropp. That was tipped and dug out by Convermo. And then Peyton Kroll will get the kill to make it 23-12. Her third kill of this third set. And Jefferson now within 2 points of closing out a 3-set sweep of the Governors, closing their season to 10-10. Jefferson would improve to 20-2. Christofferson now for Kropp, tapped over. That sliding in was Bastion. Far side attack, that is going to be dug out by Mayer. Christofferson got it over for Kropp, but that is dug out another time by Convermo. Brosnahan off the nets, and it went off the bottom of the net and stayed up enough, as it was Simmons that time to get the kill. And now it's 24-12 and 12 match points here for the Cavaliers. They need just one. Simmons with the block points, and that puts a bow on the season for the Pierre Governors regular season as they fall 25-12 in set number 3. 3-set win for the Jefferson Cavaliers. We'll come back in 3 minutes with totals and the post-game show after this. You listen to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR, watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
I can't believe I just scratched that car. Find my insurance card.
Dude, what do you have in this glove box? Ew, are these socks dirty?
Forget about the socks. I need my insurance card.
Just pull it up on the State Farm mobile app.
But I can do that? Oh, hey, I can do that.
Yep, it's called service.
I can file a claim on here, too?
Yeah, it's called service.
Whoa, I can call my agent, too?
It's called service.
See the team at Potsdam State Farm or visit insuredwithbecky.com.
Stolken Peterson LLP has been your local CPA firm for over 40 years, offering tax preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, and consulting services. If your business, farm, or ranch needs professional, accurate, and reliable services, we are your firm. Our clients are our #1 priority. If you need a higher level of accounting service, give us a call at 605-224-5828. That's Stolken Peterson LLP, 222 East Missouri Avenue in Pierre.
Building a home. It's the biggest investment most of us make in a lifetime. Not to mention, it's a decision that, well, you pretty much live with day and night. The quality of the workmanship stares back at you like a reflection. It also affects the value of your investment. Choosing the right contractor is critical. Kruger Contracting is that contractor. Call 222-2523. Quality workmanship and materials completed on time. Kruger Contracting. In a word, quality. Call 222-2523.
We all have had to fix little things. Loose screw? Get a screwdriver. Nail coming up? Find a hammer. Bolt coming loose? Get some wrenches. Sometimes these little things tend to make us think we can fix big things. Plug drain? Call Allied Plumbing. Water heater leaking? Call Allied Plumbing. Sewer backed up? Trust me, leave it to the professionals and rely on your ally. Call Allied Plumbing. With 75 years of combined experience, it speaks for itself. Allied Plumbing, 494-2001.
Hello, I'm Pastor Jeff Lathrop of Pierre First United Methodist Church, and I'd like to invite you to join us in person for worship on Sunday mornings at 8:30 a.m. or 11 a.m. You can also join us on Facebook Live or on KCCR 1240 a.m. or 98.9 FM for our Sunday morning broadcast at 11 a.m. Come worship with us at First United Methodist Church, where you will find open hearts, open minds, and open doors.
As we welcome you back here, the Pierre Governors, they fall here tonight in 3 sets to the Jefferson Cavaliers. As we welcome you in the post-game show, we'll get you out to Arizona here in just a little bit for the conclusion of Game 4 of the World Series. But we first start with our totals in the 3 matches of 3 sets. It was the Jefferson Cavaliers taking the first one, 25-20, and then 25-14 in set 2, and then finish out with a 25-12 win in set number 3, as you are listening to KCCR Pierre Riverfront Broadcasting Station. And just a very good team that has now improved to 20-2 in the season. Governors finished the regular season at 10-10, and will have to wait their fates and who they will play going into the Sodak 16 next week, Thursday. We do know they will be on the road. We don't know what seed they'll be until the Huron Tigers either win tonight or win on Thursday. They have to win one of those two games. We know they're the 9 seed. If they don't win either of those two games, then we got to see what Spearfish maybe does to get them a couple extra points back, and then we'll see where everything falls. And it also depends on how the rest of the league goes and how Brandon Valley finishes, as well as Roosevelt, and how Brookings will finish too. So we'll see exactly what happens if the Governors do not get some help from Huron over the next couple days. That will be not good for them. As much as Huron and Pierre were 8-9 in the standings, you don't want Huron to lose those two games, because the Governors will end up losing those 2 points, or the 6 points, because they'll drop under the 500 mark and will stay below the Huron Tigers. So you want them to win and win one of these two games to keep them above the 500 mark and to keep the Governors from losing any seed points. Let's go through some of the totals. First, for the victorious Jefferson Cavaliers, they had 45 kills, led by 12 from Emery Brosnahan, 8 from Ella Convermo, and 7 from Maya Hale. It had 3 kills from Peyton Kroll, 3 from Presley Passion, the setter, and then 5 from also Audrey Simmons, and then 8 to make that 7 from Isabel Simmons in that win for the Jefferson Cavaliers. Overall, 7 aces, led by 4 from Ella Convermo, 1 for Brosnahan, 1 for Bowen, and also 1 for Maya Hale. 6 service errors and 8 block shots, 2 from Isabel Simmons, Audrey Simmons, as well as also 2 from Maya Hale, who Maya Hale at times was just unreal with her ability to swing and hit the ball, and also all the amount of blocks that she had, that she didn't always get points off it, but there was a lot of blocks that helped set up the rest of the opportunities for the Jefferson Cavaliers. For the Pierre Governors, they had just 23 kills in the night. Nobody had more than 5 kills. Michaela Sherwood and Abigail Kropp each had 5. 4 for Campbell Cronin, 3 for Campbell Boddicker, and 3 for Elise Christofferson, and 2 for Reese Terwilliger, who had 1 in set 2 and 1 in set number 3. Governors had 8 kills in total in set 1, 9 in set 2, and then finished with just 6. And nobody had 2 kills, at least 2 kills in that third set. You had 6 different Governors with 1 kill each for their 6 kills in set number 3. Had just 7 hitting errors, none in that third set. 3 errors in the first, and had a total of 5 in set number 2, so 8 overall. If we can do math, it would be 8 overall for the Pierre Governors in hitting errors. 5 service errors and just 1 ace. Ava Swenson had the lone ace. 4 block points, 2 from Michaela Sherwood, 1 from Reese Terwilliger, and 1 for Campbell Cronin. As the Governors fall tonight, fall to 10-10 the season, and they will be awaiting their opponent coming up next week, Thursday, as they will take on, we don't know who they'll take on, but we know they will be on the road. We'll have the game on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. We'll wait to see what time they're going to play. Maybe it'll be a 6 o'clock first serve. Might be even earlier, depending on how things go, on who they're playing. We'll wait to see who all that is, how it all shakes out, and when they will play and where they will play next week. But it will be on the road next week, Thursday, for the Sodak 16. We've got Pierre Governor football coming up on Friday. That'll be our next Pierre Governor broadcast, as they will host the Watertown Arrows in 11 AA semifinals, as the Govs are looking for their 7th straight trip to the state championship and looking for their 7th straight state title. Nobody in the state has ever done that. West Central in the early 2000s with their 6 straight state championships, but the Govs have tied that and now looking for their 7th straight state title to pick up a possibility of that, but they have to win on Friday against the Watertown Arrows. Coverage will start at 5:30, and we'll have kickoff at 6 o'clock here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Let's take one more break here. The post-game show. We'll come back and talk with Coach Tiffany Stosher back in a minute here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Let Country Carpet and Flooring help you update your home or office with the latest fashion trends. With over 30 years of experience, we can help you find the right flooring or window treatments for your needs. Stop down to 414 East Sioux Avenue or call for an appointment at 224-9297 for your free consultation and estimate. Go Govs!
At Anderson Rumpke Dental, we want to change the way your family views the dentist. Let's replace your fear of the dental chair with personal service and a friendly and inviting atmosphere. Using state-of-the-art technology, we offer same-day crowns, saving you time and money, as well as dental implants, orthodontics, veneers, teeth whitening, and much more. Anderson Rumpke Dental, located at 1521 North Harrison Avenue in Pierre. At Anderson Rumpke Dental, we also offer sedation dentistry. If you like the idea of getting all your dental work done while you sleep, sedation dentistry might be right for you. Anderson Rumpke Dental. Call us today at 224-6111. As we welcome you back here in the post-game show, as we continue here, we're joined here with Coach Tiffany Stosher of the Pierre Governors as they fall here tonight in 3 sets. And, Coach, overall, especially in that first set, I thought the Pierre Governors played really good volleyball, and a couple of breaks go the other way for the Governors. We're looking at that, winning that first set.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, there's a lot of things that I'm happy about, to be perfectly honest with you. There's a lot of things I thought we did well. There's separation, and that's just the way it is between the top 3 teams and probably the rest. There's just some separation there, and we knew that we were going to have to play as well as we can to knock off a team like Jefferson, even to compete with them. And I thought, serve-receive-wise, I thought we did some things well. We served aggressively. I thought we serve-received the ball pretty well for the most part, considering the way they serve. There was some things I liked tonight, and there's some things that we can continue to improve on.
Well, I know at one point in the season you were talking about, hey, no more moral victories. We want to get victories, but I don't even think this is a moral victory. It's just the spot where you want to be at. You want to play well tonight, regardless of the outcome, and get ready for next Thursday.
Yeah, play like that. If we're playing like that, we're battling most other teams, and we're right in the hunt there. I thought we stayed right in, when we can stay right in with a team like Jefferson, it's 20-20, and then we lose 20-25 or 21-25, I don't remember, but, it's just that finish there. And, we're right there, point for point, and that's what we need to be able to do. Not allow runs. That's what we talked about with Jefferson. Once you allow them to go on 3 and 4, you're in trouble. You're down, and you can't catch up on a team like that. So you got to go 1 for 1 for as long as you can, and I thought we battled and did that for a while tonight.
Well, you had Abby Kropp and Michaela Sherwood each with 5 kills. And, again, especially in that first set, this Governor team, I think that first set is all important to go get in that Sodak 16 because the Govs come out hot in that first set. And if you pick up that first set, I think the momentum can carry you guys on the road, especially carry you guys into the state tournament.
Yeah, absolutely. That first set's going to be huge. That's just a momentum getter. That's an attitude. You feel you kind of settle in and feel comfortable with that first one in a game that's just anxiety everywhere, just chaos everywhere. There's some really good things that I think Michaela Sherwood's hitting the heck out of the ball, really controlling her errors. She's finding the court and putting down good swings. Campbell Cronin, I know that our middles were a little bit more quiet tonight. We didn't get to run them as much as we have been in the past, but in the last couple of games, she's been one of our top assets. And so if we can get to that point where we don't just have our big 3 that have been, kind of consistent for us all year, and we're able to throw in Campbell Cronin and Michaela, we're going to be tough to defend.
Well, and now you get next week, Thursday, for the Sodak 16. You won't know your opponent until probably late Saturday. Maybe have a good idea, but the bracket won't be set going in until Sunday. So how do you... It's got to be nice to be able to work on yourself for the rest of the week and then start the game plan for your opponent, especially this season. I know a lot of season, you kind of have the same idea of what you want to do in practice, but this season I think it's going to be really nice to be able to focus on yourself for a week and then go into the game plan next week.
Yeah, this is a time, and I think we can really do that. Our lower levels have had an exceptional season. I know our freshman A team got a big win tonight in 2 sets, and our sophomores in JV, and their season is done. So now we're not sharing gyms. We kind of have this big gym to ourselves to really get to work. We're kind of just a varsity group as a group of 16, and just all getting on the same page of what we want without any other distractions on the outside. And we were penciling some things that we need to fix on ourselves before a game for next Thursday, and we've got a good list that if we go through and fix those things, we're going to
to be in good shape next Thursday.
Well, excited to see what the Sodak 16 brings. Probably going to be on the road, but it's going to be fun to see this Governor team to having a chance to make an upset in the Sodak 16, make the state tournament for a third straight year, and the work starts. I know the work has started over the course of the entire season, but the work starts for the Sodak 16 tomorrow afternoon.
Absolutely, and that's one thing Pierre hasn't done since Sodak's been in. I think our volleyball programs the last couple years were some of the first teams to have home Sodaks, but our volleyball program hasn't had an upset in a Sodak game, and so we're fully prepared to make that. This is the first year that we do that, and we had a good talk in the locker room. The girls they're not rattled, they're confident, and they're ready to travel somewhere and take them on.
Well, Coach, I appreciate the time, and looking forward to next week. Again, I want to talk about your next opponent, but we'll do that maybe next week on Coach's Corner and being able to talk about who you guys are going to face and everything like that. So appreciate the time, and have fun this week getting prepared for the Sodak 16.
Thank you.
That is head coach Tiffany Stosher, the Pierre Governors, as they are waiting to see now. They're going to be in the wait and see to see who exactly they're going to play in the Sodak 16 next week, Thursday. And we'll have coverage of that on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. So that will wrap things up for us here this evening. We'll get you out into Texas or to Arizona as we'll have coverage of the World Series Game 4. As that is a quick score update before we get you out there. It's 10-0 lead for Texas in the bottom of the third. Not how Arizona was hoping to have that game, but we'll get you coverage. We've got Coach's Corner tomorrow evening at 5:30 here on KCCR. We've got Thursday Night Football coming up on Thursday, and then we've got Pierre Governor football on Friday with coverage at 5:30 and kickoff at 6 o'clock between the Govs and the Arrows, Watertown Arrows, in the 11AA semifinal. We'll say thanks to Drew McIntyre back at the station. Governors fall in 3 sets. We'll get you out to Arizona. Governors fall in 3. It was 25-20, 25-14, 25-12 as we say so long from Ricks High School.
You've been listening to Pierre Governor Athletics on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Pierre Governor Sports is brought to you by Wind Circle, the Clubhouse Hotel and Suites, Edward Jones Financial, CHS River Plains, Faith Lutheran Church, Oahe Federal Credit Union, Slumberland Furniture, Lamb Motors, AGE, Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota, American Family Insurance, Brittany Shufflebine Agency, Country Carpet, Capital City Campus, Shane's Pharmacy, Floss Dental, Graves Plumbing, Fording Electric, Fisher Rounds, Access Health, Billion Auto, Weatherall, The Swartz Agency, Xander Auto Parts, Todd's Electric, First United Methodist Church, Kruger Contracting, First Dakota National